So if you are a girly and you're wondering, am I the only one not living in my soft girl era? Sis, you're not, because neither am I.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Siobhan. And as you have probably read the title, you already know what this video is about to be about, or you have an idea. So if you are a girly and you're wondering, am I the only one not living in my soft girl era? Sis, you're not, because neither am I. So let's just get straight into it. If you are like me, I'm pretty sure you've seen all of the cute soft girl era content, living a soft life, how to live a soft life, how to be more feminine. I'm sure you see tons of this content because I see it all the time. Now, don't get it confused. I think that the content is beautiful. I think it's cute. I think it looks good. It's aesthetically pleasing. I love to watch it, but sometimes it makes me wonder. I see so much of it and I feel like it's just forced on us. I feel like sometimes, what am I doing wrong? Like, am I the only one not living the soft girl life? Am I the only one late in my soft girl era? Because baby, your girl ain't living a soft life. Your girl ain't in her soft girl era. So if you question or wondered, are you the only one not in your soft girl era? No, sis, neither am I. Your girl is on the struggle bus, okay? Sometimes, like, I have to bring myself to realization and tell myself all the time, I say this all the time, everything we see isn't true. Everything we see, but you also have to realize that some of this stuff could be true, but it's forced on us so much, it sometimes make you question yourself. It makes me question myself sometimes, and sometimes I'm able to bring myself back to reality and snap out of it, and sometimes it really makes me wonder, like, am I the only one not living the soft girl life? Because according to Instagram and TikTok and YouTube and Facebook, baby, all the girlies are living a soft life, okay? And I'm over here fighting for my life. Every damn day I feel like I'm fighting for my life. And it's like, I'm looking around and it's not just, you know, that you're doing something wrong or you're not doing something, baby. The economy, just the economy alone, okay, have people on the struggle bus, baby. I am on the struggle bus, okay? I feel like I'm fighting to swim. And when I'm seeing all this stuff, I'm like, are y'all living in the same world I'm living in? Are y'all living in the same society I'm living in? Because what am I missing? Am I missing something? Did I not get the memo or something? But I know that I'm not the only one. I know that I'm not the only one that question myself and that wonder, like, when is it gonna be my turn? Because baby, all the girlies are living a soft life, and like I said, I love to see it. I love to see women thriving. I love to see women living the soft girl life. Now, that soft girl life can mean one thing to me, and it can mean something else to you, something else to another. It's not just, it doesn't have just one meaning. From what I see, soft girl life is kind of like, you know, living a slow life, just, you know, keeping up on your maintenance, doing your feminine things, like thriving in your femininity, not working yourself to that, not being so stressed, it's just like a very soft life, something that every woman probably wants to have or wants to experience. And like I said, that can mean something totally different to someone else. I'm basing it off of what I feel like the soft girl life is, the soft girl era is. And sometimes I'm just like, baby, I'm so far from soft girl life, soft girl era. And I know a lot of that has to do with being feminine. And I always talk about my job on here. I always tell y'all how hard I work. And it's kind of like, when, as a woman, when you start to do masculine things, you start to give off masculine energy. You start to feel less feminine. And that's where I'm at right now. Like, even with my job, like with small things, I can't get my nails done. I can't, and that was one of the things that I love to do. Not that I love to sit in a nail shop, but I love to look down at my hands and they look good, and I have, you know, certain designs that I wanted or a certain color that I wanted, and just knowing that my nails are done, like my nails look good, you know what I'm saying? Now I find myself, sometimes I'm trying to like hide my hands in certain things because my nails not done, because I can't have nails because of work. Even with like getting my hair done, like I can't really have certain styles because of the way I work, and I'll sweat it out, and you know, I usually have a hat on at work, so it's just like, is it even worth it? Because I work Monday through Friday, and that's another thing. I feel like I work like a grown man, so I always feel less feminine. That's just because of my job, and that's one big part of it. But baby, with the economy that we living in right now, I don't know if I'll ever have a soft girl hour, if I'll ever live out my soft girl life, because baby, your girl is fighting. Okay, I feel like every day I'm fighting for my life, let alone trying to think about living a soft life. And I know it's just not me. I know it's not just me. I feel like this is a kind of like a hard topic to talk about, because of course I'm online, and a lot of people don't want other people to feel like they're not doing the best, or they're not doing these things that other people are doing, or they're not where they want to be. And it's just like, I feel like people can relate to this type of content, and it makes people feel like they are not alone, because I know I'm not the only one. I'm just not afraid to speak on it, because I feel like this can help somebody else. This can help somebody else, even if it's just to help them feel like they are not alone in this situation. Baby, sometimes you have to remember, and you have to come back and tell yourself that you are exactly where you're supposed to be, and it's just not your time yet. Your time will come, it's just not now. But looking around and seeing all of the girlies just kind of like, living this soft life, and making this soft girl content, and it does, like, it makes you question yourself. It does. It makes you question yourself, but you have to always remember, bring yourself back to reality, and just know that you are where you're supposed to be. Everything you see ain't what it say it is, and everybody that say that, everybody, remember, we post what we want people to see, and some people don't want us to see what's actually going on. Some people are running from reality. Some people want to paint a picture of certain things, and some people are actually living these lives, and I do believe that, and I do know that that's true. But you can't continue to question yourself because of what you see. But like I said, with this economy, with everything that's going on now, I know everybody can't be living a soft life. I know some people are on this struggle bus. Baby, I've been trying to get off the struggle bus for I don't know how long. I've been fighting, kicking in streets, screaming, punching the windows. I cannot get off this bus. And I just have to keep remembering and keep telling myself that my time will come. My time is not now. But I also know that I am not alone. I am not the only one, feeling like this, or having these thoughts and having these feelings. It's just that, like I said, this is a hard topic to speak on. Everybody don't want people in on this part of their life, and I understand it, because it can be personal, and it can be, I won't say embarrassing, just something that's hard to share. And a lot of topics are. It's so easy for people to share the good. It's easy to share the good. Nobody really wants to share the bad. That's why with a lot of things, we don't see the bad in them, so we crave them and we want them because it look good, and everybody is painting this picture that looks so beautiful, and not too many people are showing the bad parts and the fighting and the struggle. No, it's not a lot of people showing the other side of things. So we want everything that look good, and we question ourselves when the things we're doing in our life is looking totally different from what we're seeing. And like I said, I'm guilty of it too. Sometimes I question myself, and it's not always that you're doing something wrong, but I know a lot of people are actually just fighting to stay above waters, fighting to get to the next day, fighting to survive. And another thing is, like, when you're living in survival mode, nothing is pretty. Nothing is pretty, because everything is just you trying to survive. You're trying to get to the next day. You're trying to make it. It's not pretty. It's not a pretty situation to be in. It can be kind of stressful. And also, especially seeing everybody else just kind of like living an easy, simple life, the slow life. Honestly, with me, like, I feel like, I was thinking about it yesterday. I feel like everything is a rush. I feel like everything for me is rushed. I'm always rushing. I'm always just trying to get to one thing to the next. And that's another part of it. That has nothing to do with money. It has nothing to do with what you have, how much money you make, materialistic. It's just kind of like having a slow life, being able to slow down and enjoy certain things, and whatever it may be, even if that's just like doing your hair or having a glass of wine, being able to enjoy that. I feel like everything I do, I'm rushed to do it. I feel like everything is a rush. It's kind of like, hurry up, get to the next thing. if I'm doing something I enjoy, like going to dinner, I'm always rushing. I'm always pressed for time. It's just like, I feel like I never really have the time to slow down and sink in something and actually enjoy it. Even if it's just me doing my nails, or you know what I'm saying, small things, I don't enjoy them because I'm always rushing. And that's another thing, another small thing that you can do. I can't do it right now. I just can't. That you can do to kind of like enjoy things and slow it down, slow your life down. It doesn't cost anything, and I'm working on it. I'm trying to be better with it, but for some reason I feel like I'm just always so busy. I'm trying to get from one thing to the next, and like I said, my job is a big part of it. That just makes me feel like less feminine, and I feel like that affects me more than I know that it does, and I have to figure a way out of that. But it's like, until I can get a way out of it with a job or whatever it is, it's just like, that's just what it is until it ain't. And I hate to say it like that, but that's just the reality of it. You know, I see a lot of the slow Sundays and slow morning routines, and you know, all of the cute content. It's just like, you know, the girlies are like ice rolling their face. They're doing like their skincare regimen. Baby, listen, let me wash my face, brush my teeth, throw on some clothes, and get out the door. That's pretty much my life all the time. And also another thing is like sleep, like getting the proper amount of rest, getting a good night's sleep. That's another thing that you can do to, you know, kind of feel like you live in a softer life. Like you're not, oh, baby, I get about 2.5 to 3.5 hours of sleep. 3.5 is max on a good day. And it's just like, I don't get enough sleep. I'm always rushing. It's like, I never really have the time to sink into something and settle and just kind of like be settled and enjoy it. I'm always from one thing to the next. Funny thing, the last time I went to the nail shop, which was, I can't even tell you how long ago it was. It was so long ago. The lady that does my nails, I always go to the same people. I've been going to them for years. And I came in and I was like, how long is the wait? And she was like, about 45 minutes. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to come back tomorrow. She was like, you are always in a rush. She was like, you always in a rush. And you know, just telling me about myself. And I was like, you know what? I am. I'm always rushing. I'm always trying to get from one thing to the next, not enjoying it, I can't, honestly, like I'm saying that, you know, I love to have my nails done. But I never really enjoy the time of just being in a salon, getting a pedicure, like listening to my music. I'm always in a rush, looking at the time, making phone calls. Like, it's never really a real enjoyable experience because I don't even sink into it and you know, have that time to relax. Like I see a lot of women, they'll go get their nails done, they have their music on, maybe even have their eyes closed, taking a nap, you know, getting a pedicure. Baby, not me. Not me at all. I just try to keep it real and honest and say the things that I'm dealing with or that I'm going through that I know other people can relate to, because like I said, a lot of people don't like to speak on the ugly parts of life and the ugly things that they go through, but I feel like this can help somebody so much. Like I said, even if it's just to make them feel like you are not alone, sis. You are not alone. It's so many other women and people out here going through the exact same thing. It's not just you. It's not just you. And that's pretty much like what my channel is. You know, I'm not gonna say what it's about, but it's just what I stand for. Like, it's not, everything is not always strawberries and cream. It's just not. And I'm here to speak on the good, the bad, and the very ugly. We have so much of the good and the glamour, the glitz and gold, but we don't have enough of the real, the raw, the uncut, the honest truth. You know, the situations where people are struggling, whether it's mentally or whatever it may be, and I'm here for that. If that's you, come on, sit over here with me. Come on, click the subscribe button, because you gonna get that over here. You gonna get the real, the honest, the raw, the ugly, the uncut, okay? We need more of that. We need to see more of it. Yeah, all of the cute content and all of that stuff is really good. And you know, when those things come about, when those things happen for me and good things are going on, I post those as well, but I'm not just gonna post the good and leave the ugly out, because everything ain't what it's cracked up to be. Trust and believe, it's just not. So you are not alone. You are not the only one. I'm here. Like I said, I've been on the struggle bus for a long time. I'm trying to give up this seat. I'm trying to exit, whether it's through the window or through the door, but for some reason, like, Every time I try to get up, something sits me back down. So the struggle bus is where I'm at for now, and one day I will be able to live a soft life and be in my soft girl era and thrive in my femininity. But right now, your girl is working like a dog, always rushing, usually stressed out. Yeah, and pretty much just fighting for my life, like, you know what I'm saying? So you are not alone. And if you found this video useful, if you enjoyed it, if you feel like you can relate to this video, subscribe, like, comment, share, join the fam. I would love to have you here. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I will see y'all in the next one. Good night.